intestinal tract is responsible for overall health of the body. The whole process of starting from ingestion, digestion, absorption, assimilation and egestion, resulting in overall health of the body by providing energy for both voluntary and involuntary activities, by bodybuilding and maintenance, for regulating the various bodily functions of the body and providing protection against various deficiency diseases is accomplished through this poor gut. And no one talks about this. Is, I think, first conference which is talking about the gut health. इतने सारे सेमिनार्स होते हैं, मेटाबॉलिक डिजीजेस पे बात होती है. अभी 2 कॉन्फ्रेंसेस हमने रिसेंटली योग कॉलेज में की, मेटाबॉलिक डिसऑर्डर्स को लेके, डायबिटीज को लेके, कोविड को लेके, पर गट की बात बहुत कम होती है. सर, आई कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट यू फॉर चूजिंग दिस वंडरफुल थीम ऑन गट हेल्थ. सो गट, एज यू नो, गैस्ट्रोइंटेस्टाइनल ट्रैक्ट, there are so many digestive disorders related to our gut, like जैसे सर ने बताया कि एसिड रिफ्लक्स है या ग्लूटेन इंटॉलरेंस है, लैक्टोज इंटॉलरेंस है, और बहुत सारे अल्सरेटिव कोलाइटिस है, क्रॉन्स डिजीज़ है. ऑल दीज लीडिंग टू सिम्टम्स लाइक एसिड रिफ्लक्स है, एब्डोमिनल पेन है, देन ब्लीडिंग, नोजिया, वॉमिटिंग, कॉन्स्टिपेशन एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फोर्थ. ये सारे फिजियोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर्स भी हैं और साथ में मेंटल माइंड की हेल्थ से भी रिलेटेड हैं. ज़रा सा भी स्ट्रेस हो जाए, एंजाइटी हो जाए, नर्वसनेस है, टेंशन है, गट अपने आप बता देती है कि पेट लूज़ हो रहा है या टाइट हो रहा है, भूख मर गई है, एनोरेक्सिया है. बहुत सारी ऐसी प्रॉब्लम्स गट से रिलेटेड हैं, नॉट ओनली फिजियोलॉजिकल बट साइकोलॉजिकल. सो दिस इज़ वेरी एप्ट टॉपिक, एंड टू टेक केयर ऑफ आवर हेल्थ, माई ओनली मैसेज इज़ लव योर गट. How to love? Take balanced diet. मिला जुला आहार, जैसे सर ने बताया है कि इंटरनेशनल ईयर ऑफ मिलेट्स वी आर सेलिब्रेटिंग, एंड नोइंग दी वेरियस बेनिफिट्स ऑफ मिलेट्स, rich in fiber, antioxidants and many other nutrients. So we should take mixed diet, eat fresh, eat healthy, freshly cooked food. अगर योग की भाषा में कहा जाए तो सात्विक आहार लें. हमारा जो गट है और हमारे जो टीथ हैं वो इस हिसाब से बने हुए हैं कि वो प्लांट फूड को बड़ी इजीली एक्सेप्ट करते हैं, एनिमल फूड के लिए नहीं बने. तो सात्विक आहार हो, ताज़ा पका हो, जो आपको प्राण शक्ति दे, जो आपको ऊर्जा दे, जो आपकी बॉडी को नरिश करे, सिर्फ शरीर को नहीं, मन को भी नरिश करे, आपकी आत्मा को भी नरिश करे, ऐसा आहार लें. और जंक फूड से परहेज़ करें. आज यंग बच्चे बैठे हैं, सो जितने भी 3 पॉइजन्स जो हैं, white poison, maida, sugar and salt. So take these foods in moderation. Regular meals लें. Avoid skipping your meals. Meal pattern आपका regular हो और संतुलित, पौष्टिक, सादा, ताज़ा और मिला जुला आहार लें. So with these words, I wish the organizers a very successful conference and wish you all the best. Stay happy, stay healthy and stay blessed. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. Now, I would like to request Dr. Mahinder, Principal of Government College of Yoga Education and Health, to share his views.
Honorable Dr. G. Anupma, IAS, Additional Chief Secretary, Department of Health, Haryana Government. Honorable Sri Sunil Kumar Ji, Honorable Sri Kumar Gaurav Ji, Deputy Director PGI, Professor Thakur Ji, HOD Department Community Health, Principal Ma'am, Ma'am Sapna and Ma'am Vandana Ji, all the respected speakers from various places and delegates, a very good morning. I am really honored to be here today, a part of this international conference that is on theme integrative approach to gut health on the particular occasion of World Digestive Day. I also express my heartiest thanks to Ma'am Principal of this college, as well as Dr. Jaideep Arya ji, Chairman Haryana Yog Aayog. I think I have very little knowledge regarding particular this gut health, because all the speakers as well as our today chief guest is also from science background, I should say from medical side. But one thing, and all the speaker will also say something regarding guts. Dr. Jaideep Arya also told you the what kind of asana we have to adopt to maintain our gut health. Dr. Sapna also said what kind of diet we should intake. But I want to share one thing. Regarding this program, I congratulate to Ma'am Vardi Principal as well as Dr. S. Arya. Dr. Jaideep Arya, इनके बारे में दो बातें मैं जरूर कहना चाहूँगा. I think there is two personalities in the field of yoga who promote the yoga education. One is Baba Ramdev, जो सभी जानते हैं, and second one is Dr. Jaideep Arya. Why I am saying this one? No doubt yoga was already in our society, but बाबा रामदेव जी ने जो काम किया शायद वो किसी ने नहीं किया. उन्हीं के पद चिन्हों पे चलते हुए डॉक्टर जयदीप आर्या, I think few years back a national body was constituted. I think Dr. Jaideep Arya ji, secretary of particular this National Yogasana Federation. Or can you believe that now yoga is a part of sports, and every facility is given to the yoga player which are given to the other sports person. That credit goes to Dr. Jaideep Arya. No doubt you have already observed that by the PPT what he did under the umbrella of Haryana Yoga Aayog. I think everybody observed. But I want to say now yogasana also part of sports. Number two, now yogasana include in every sports tournament, that may be at district level, that may be at national level, that may be at Khelo India. The coming 1st to 3rd May, the Khelo India will be organized in the Uttar Pradesh. Now yogasana is also part of this tournament. One more thing, recently the Chandigarh sports department has announced the sports policy, and I am sharing with you that yogasana is also part of that gradation policy. Now the students who adopt particular this yogasana, they will also get a certificate from the sports department of Chandigarh administration. So all these events, all these activities or such kind of seminar or conference which was organized, there is a instrumental role of Dr. Jaideep Arya. So I congratulate you, sir. Second thing, being a sports person, I am also basically a sports person. I want to urge the sitting audience, we should also adopt a sports activity in our routine life. That may be jogging, that may be cycling, or that may be yoga. जो आप योगा बोलते हो, yogasans. Through these activities, one more example, sir, I will take 1 minutes more. I was sitting with a PGI doctor. He is my close friend. एक डिस्कशन के दौरान उन्होंने कहा कि बहुत से पेशेंट हैं कि जो कि स्ट्रेस में रहते हैं, तो मैं उनको, जो पेशेंट है उनको सुजेस्ट करता हूँ कि वो अपनी रूटीन, स्ट्रेसफुल रूटीन लाइफ में से 1 घंटा 2 घंटा निकाल के फिल्म देखने जाएं. Then I request to particular doctor, my dear friend, I want to correct you. If my suggestion is right, then you kindly adopt this suggestion. बोले what? मैंने कहा सर, फिल्म दिखाने की बजाय आप ये कहिए कि कोई स्पोर्ट्स या योग कर ले. Why I said particular this? When you sitting in front of TV or in theater, then 100% your total concentration on particular that point. Similarly, when we play any kind of game, आपका ध्यान उस बॉल पे होगा, आपका ध्यान उस इवेंट पे होगा. वो भी आपका एक स्ट्रेस लेवल को रिड्यूस करने के लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले कर सकता है. That's why I said that kindly next time advise adopt a particular sports or yogasan, not go to the theater. Apart from this, I should say some components. No doubt sir has spoken regarding gut health, that is related some scientific components, microbiota, prebiotic, probiotic. I am not familiar particular these scientific term, but I should say some components if we adopt in our life, then 100% your gut health also improve. And these are फाइबर फूड, ऑलरेडी मिलेट्स फूड के बारे में बता दिया. ईट लेस शुगर, डू रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज, अवॉइड अननेसेसरी एंटीबायोटिक्स, वेजिटेरियन डाइट, मैक्सिमम जो मोटा अनाज जिसको कहते हैं, एंड डू रेगुलर योगिक एक्सरसाइज. थ्रू दीज एक्सरसाइज, थ्रू दीज कंपोनेंट्स वी कैन मेंटेन आवर गट हेल्थ. In the last, again I am thankful to principal of this college as well as Dr. Jaideep Arya ji, who provide me such opportunity to say something in front of learned person. Thank you very much. Jai Hind, Om.
Thank you, sir, for your kind words. Now, I would like to request Dr. J.S. Thakur ji, Head of Department of Public Health, PGI, to say a few words.
Dr. G. Anupama ji, Shri Kumar Dhawan, Dr. Jaideep Arya ji, Dr. Sukhpal Kaur, Dr. Sapna ji, and Dr. Mahinder Singh, faculty and the students. At the outset, I am really thankful to Dr. Jaideep Arya for inviting me to this very important meeting on a very important topic on gut health. And the topic which has been chosen is very relevant, that is integrated approaches to gut health. We have been working with the Haryana Aayog for a couple of years, and the recent event which was shown here was on lifestyle diseases, which we had at Sector 17 with the Haryana Yoga Aayog on the occasion of International NCD Days. Now, coming to the gist of the problem, why we are having the problem of this gut health. So we need to think in terms of not only of health sector, but of 3 critical sectors, that is agriculture, food sciences, and this gut health. And if you see this agriculture, what has happened over a period of time, in fact, we are working on the problem of health effects of pesticide for the last 25 years. And based on our work, and right now we are doing a big study which is monitored by Supreme Court and funded by Indian Council of Medical Research, that is exposure and health effects of pesticide on Indian population. Now, what we have found that, you know, are all natural resources, air, water, soil, they has become toxic. And this is based on our work, and we are finalizing the report of this pan-India study. और ये शरीर जो था पंचभूतों से बना हुआ है, पंच तत्व की बात करते हैं. उन पंच तत्वों में एयर, वाटर, अर्थ, आकाश, अग्नि, इन सभी को हमने पोल्यूट कर दिया. और जब हम हेल्थ की बात करेंगे तो ये कहाँ से आएगा? ये हॉस्पिटल से तो आएगा नहीं है, ये आपके जो रेलेवेंट सेक्टर्स हैं उन्हीं से ही आया. और क्या हुआ कि ये जब हमारे हवा, पानी, धरती जब टॉक्सिक हो गए तो ऑल दीज टॉक्सिन्स आर एंटरिंग इनटू आवर फूड चेन. और जब फूड आपका टॉक्सिक हो गया, माताओं का दूध टॉक्सिक हो गया, पशुओं का दूध टॉक्सिक हो गया, and all these toxins are entering into our body, you will find a cocktail of chemicals, pesticides in your blood, in your serum, urine metabolites, and the evidence of genotoxicity. And if you see the gut problems, along with the lifestyle diseases, they are rising. If you take the example of, say, Haryana, 35% of the people are either overweight or obese, if we take the BMI of 25. Almost 26% are hypertensive. Every sixth person is diabetic. Why all these problems are increasing? And if you see the gut health, this peptic ulcer, the stomach ulcer, the inflammatory bowel disease, ulcerative colitis, celiac disease, right? All these diseases and related cancers, gallbladder cancer, liver cancer, and even colon cancer, which used to be very rare, they are all increasing. This is based on our work which we have done under our 4 cancer registries which we are running in the state of Punjab and Chandigarh. Now, if we have to think in terms of, so what has happened because of these things? We have disturbed 3 things. One is that glucose imbalance. Second is the hormonal imbalance. हमारे जो हार्मोन से many of these pesticides are endocrine disruptors. वो लेवल हमारा हो गया. आप 5 या 6 साल की बच्चियों को आप सुनोगे कि उनको महामारी शुरू हो गई. Precocious poverty, hirsutism, many common problems. Infertility is increasing among. And you know, all these problems based on some of the health effect studies which we have done, spontaneous abortion rates are very high, congenital defects are very high, right? And among children, their development is being affected. And the third thing which we has happened, why our gut health has disturbed, the third element is of this microbiome which was there responsible for our gut has been disturbed. And there is a imbalance. So we have glucose imbalance, we have hormonal imbalance, and we have the microbiome which is there in the gut that has been imbalanced. Now, if we want to restore this health, we have to go to our traditions. And I'm very thankful to our Prime Minister launching this year as the International Year of Millet. And if you see southern states, most of the millets is being produced in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and most of this is coming. I was very surprised to know that 200 tons of millet every month is coming to Punjab from the southern states, despite being a agrarian state. So, I think we really need to see that what food we are taking is of what type, and uske liye what we can do. टू प्रमोट द गट हेल्थ। हो सके तो एक अपना किचन गार्डन तैयार कीजिए, अपना खाना खुद प्रोड्यूस कीजिए, या ज़मीन है आपके पास तो अपने आप किचन गार्डन लगाइए और उसमें नेचुरल और प्राकृतिक खेती करिए। मुझे ये बताते हुए आपको खुशी होगी कि एक हमारा डॉक्टर्स का ग्रुप ने कम्युनिटी फार्मिंग कर रहे हैं। पिछले 3 सालों से हम उस खेती में बिल्कुल केमिकल यूज़ नहीं करते। दूसरी चीज़, ये जो आपके फास्ट फूड कल्चर है, इसने काफ़ी हमारे गट हेल्थ के ऊपर इफेक्ट डाला है। तीसरी चीज़ जो मैं कहना चाहूँगा कि जो आपका हमारे जो पुराने उपवास रखने का था, गट को तो रेस्ट देते ही नहीं, हम पूरा दिन खाते रहते हैं कुछ ना कुछ। आप देखेंगे जो लोग ज़्यादा लंबा जीवन जीते हैं वो उनका लाइफ बहुत डिसिप्लिन्ड है, खाना बहुत टाइम का खाते हैं। और पुराने लोग जो थे वो सूर्यास्त से पहले खाना खा लेते थे। उसका एक साइंटिफिक बेसिस था कि आपकी गट को एक, आप जितने सोएंगे 2 घंटे का समय होना चाहिए आपके सोने और आपके उसमें, है ना। सो ये जो कुछ एक चीज़ें हैं ये हमें करनी होगी, और उसके लिए सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट ये है कि वी शुड कैच आर पॉपुलेशन यंग। स्कूल के जो बच्चे, अब आपकी आदतें तो बन गई, so school health is very important, and I am happy to share that we have a school health accreditation program where we have developed our standards, and schools are categorized into bronze, silver, gold and platinum. All Chandigarh schools are accredited as health promoting school. Madam is here. I will request you to consider this program in the Haryana school, and last year we make the presentation to the Chief Minister of Haryana, but this is not included. I am also very happy to say that under the leadership of Dr. Jaideep Arya, the Yog is now the part of the curriculum, school education curriculum. I think this is the first state in the country which is there. The last point which I would like to highlight, there is an old saying, जैसा अन्न वैसा मन। खुशी खुशी खाना खाओ जो आपको खुशी खुशी खिलाए, क्योंकि उसकी सारी रिफ्लेक्शन आपके मन पे है, उसकी आपके दिनचर्या के ऊपर है। और ऐसे घर में मत खाना खाओ जो आपको खुशी से ना खिलाए। आपकी बीवी यदि गुस्से में है तो अपने आप खाना बना लो, बट खुशी से बनाओ, वो आपकी गट हेल्थ को प्रमोट करेगा। अदरवाइज ये जो गट की प्रॉब्लम है और गट माइक्रोबायोम को हमने डिस्टर्ब कर दिया हुआ है, इसको रिस्टोर करना पड़ेगा। और एक जो हमारी दही खाने की कंसेप्ट थी, फर्मेंटेड फूड, दे आर वेरी गुड। जो लोगों को थोड़ा मिलेट्स का पता है, मिलेट्स में एक अमली होती है, अमली एक फर्मेंटेड मिलेट्स खाने का जो तरीका है वो आपके बहुत अच्छा है। आपके 3 मेजर मिलेट्स हैं, 5 माइनर मिलेट्स हैं। इंसिडेंटली आज मुझे जो है एक नेशनल मिलेट मिशन बना हुआ है, उसी के रिलेशन में मैसूर जाना है और कौन कौन सी प्रोजेक्ट को करना है। ये एक पुराने फूड थे, ये हमारे बुजुर्ग खाया करते थे, हम भूल गए, अब इनको पशुओं को खिला रहे हैं, हम अपने आप नहीं खा रहे। ये जो बाजरा था, ज्वार था, ठीक है, रागी थी, जो आपके मेजर मिलेट्स में आते हैं, और जो दूसरे हैं आपके लिटिल मिलेट है, फॉक्सटेल है, बर्नियार्ड मिलेट है, ब्राउन टॉप मिलेट है, ठीक है। ये जो है ये बहुत ही अच्छे हैं। क्यों अच्छे हैं? क्योंकि इनका ग्लाइसीमिक इंडेक्स बहुत कम है, ये ग्लूटेन फ्री हैं, फाइबर कंटेंट बहुत है। और अब आपके देखे जो आपके हरियाणा में कुश्ती लड़ते हैं वो बाजरे की रोटी खाते थे, वो क्योंकि वो ताकत देता है, उसमें माइक्रो न्यूट्रिएंट्स बहुत हैं। तो हमें थोड़ा सा हमें पुरानी संस्कृति की तरफ और पुराने फूड हैबिट्स की तरफ जाना होगा, वो बहुत अच्छे हैं यदि आप अपनी गट हेल्थ को रिस्टोर करना चाहें। और मैं लास्ट में एक चीज़ कहूँगा कि ये जो चावल और गेहूँ है, इसने हमारी गट हेल्थ को ख़राब कर दिया, और यदि आप छोड़ दो इसको तो बड़ी अच्छी बात है। पिछले 4-5 दिनों से मैंने इनको छोड़ दिया। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और मेरे ख्याल में ये कुछ चंद चीज़ें।
Thank you, sir, for sharing your theme-related knowledge. Now, I would like to request Vanna Disodia ji, Additional Director of Ayush Haryana, to say a few words.
Good morning, everyone. Respected Madam G. Anupama ji, Jaideep Arya ji, other dignitaries on the dais, dear participants, media personnel. As we all know, the Department of Yoga, especially the Yoga Aayog and the Department of Ayush, we are especially concerned about the health of the people, especially the students in general. We are making efforts to propagate the activities pertaining to yoga in the state of Haryana. It's a pleasure to let you all know that the Department of Ayush is spreading its activities by leaps and bounds, right from the upgradation in the infrastructure, that is the hospitals, dispensaries, PHCs. We are heading in number 1 in upgradation of the Panchkarma centers in the state. Also, the National Institute of Ayurveda, which is the 3rd in the country, is upcoming at Panchkula. It is a matter of great pride to share that. The first, it was in Jaipur, the second in Goa, and the third at Panchkula. With these few words, I once again thank the Chairman Yoga Aayog, Jaideep Arya ji, for giving me an opportunity to share my few thoughts. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your kind words. Now, I would like to request Shri Kumar Gaurav Dhawanji, IRS, Deputy Director, PGI Chandigarh, to say a few words. A round of applause for sir, please.
किसी भी कॉन्फ्रेंस के ऑलमोस्ट एंड में जब आपको इनवाइट किया जाता है बुलाने के लिए, तो उसके एडवांटेजेस भी होते हैं, डिसएडवांटेजेस भी. एडवांटेज ये है कि आई कैन ईजीली से कि अभी तक जो सबने कहा मैं उसको डिटो करता हूँ. एंड डिसएडवांटेज इज देयर इज़ हार्डली एनीथिंग लेफ्ट फॉर यू टू से. रिस्पेक्टेड चीफ गेस्ट ऑफ द डे मैडम जी अनुपमा, एडिशनल चीफ सेक्रेटरी टू गवर्नमेंट ऑफ हरियाणा, डॉक्टर जयदीप आर्या जी, चेयरमैन हरियाणा योग आयोग, Professor J.S. Thakur from the Department of Community Medicine and School of Public Health, PGIMER, Mrs. Vandana, Additional Director Ayush, Dr. Sapna Nanda, Principal Government College of Education, Dr. Mahendra Singh, Principal Yoga College Sector 23, and of course Dr. Sukhpal Kaur, Principal 9. It's my proud privilege to be present here today, and I thank Madam Jaspal Kaur for giving me this opportunity. वैसे तो आज की थीम के बारे में, योग के बारे में डॉक्टर जयदीप आर्या जी ने, गट के बारे में डॉक्टर नंदा ने, डॉक्टर ठाकुर ने, डॉक्टर महेंद्र सिंह ने बोल दिया है. और वैसे भी मैं दोनों चीज़ों के लिए क्वालिफाइड नहीं हूँ कुछ बोलने के लिए. तो मैं तो अपनी तरफ से आप सबको, सभी स्टूडेंट्स को, सभी पार्टिसिपेंट्स को ऑनलाइन एंड ऑफलाइन जो हैं बेस्ट विशेस देता हूँ. आई एम श्योर यू आर गोइंग टू learn a lot and benefit yourself from the experiences of these learned speakers who are going to share the dais after a short while. I would be missing listening to you, sirs, because I have some other commitments in the institute. My best wishes are always with the National Institute of Nursing Education, Dr. Sukhpal Kaur, and whenever you think we can be of any help from the administration side, you're most welcome. And my best wishes once again, and congratulations to you all.
Thank you, sir, for your valuable thoughts. Now, I would like to request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. G. Anupama ji, to please share your words of wisdom with us.
Shri Jaideep Arya ji, Chairman Haryana Yoga Aayog, Kumar Gaurav, the very dynamic Deputy Director of PGIMER, Dr. Sukhpal Kaur, the host, Dr. Thakur, Dr. Mahendra Singh, Vandana, and Dr. Sapna, distinguished academicians in the audience, students, and ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here today on this very contextual and relevant topic that we have chosen, gut health, and an integrated approach to gut health. I must compliment the Yoga Aayog of Haryana for organizing this kind of a workshop and combining it with an academic institution of great excellence in the allopathic field, combining the Yoga Aayog, which is from the Ayush, and co-hosting with the allopathic institution itself shows how committed we are towards an integrated approach to health of community. As a medical doctor myself, as a practitioner of alternate healing, I have so much to say on this subject, but my predecessors have spoken a lot, and for paucity of time, I will not talk too much about importance of gut health and the integrated approach. But as the administrator, as the secretary of the department, I have few thoughts to share. Basically, Bharat, our ancient knowledge, Ayurveda, we all know it is ancient knowledge. It is accepted as ancient knowledge. But it is a tragedy of modernization that we have begun to debunk our own ancient knowledge. Now a time has come, we are questioning what is the scientific evidence for that knowledge. The scientific evidence and empirical data and experimental research-based methodologies are very recent phenomenon of modern science. But as we move in the timeline, so we have to live according to the days in which we are present. So the present day scientific context demands scientific research, empirically valid studies, and hypotheses which are concluded and brought to a conclusion. Therefore, the ancient study that we already have, the knowledge of Ayurveda, it's not that they would not have studied, but it is also a fact that all the Yogacharyas and Siddhas and Vaidyas of the ancient time had very high mind power. They had very high intuitive power. They had very high subtle knowledge, sukshma buddhi jo kehte hain, which we don't have at the moment. And it's unfortunate that we have substituted scientific, empirically valid research to that great knowledge of the mind. Whatever it is, we must move with the contextual times and the contemporary times, and therefore, all the knowledge, the ancient knowledge that we are practicing in the modern times must be valid through modern scientific research methodologies also. I'm very happy to inform you, our Yoga Aayog has commissioned certain studies in the scientific methodologies, with the scientific methodologies, and I'll be happy if they commission more and more such research with this institution and other institutions and position this science, this ancient science of India, to the world as a contemporary science. It's not just in India, in many other countries in the world, several high-end researches are happening in all major universities across the world because they're aware of our knowledge but want to prove it, for want of a better word, that this is established, accept knowledge of the universe.
our ancient sciences, Ayurveda, or any other science, or in fact our ancient sciences, what is it? It's talking about harmony between man and nature. Gut health, like all our predecessors have spoken, is harmony between man and nature, Purusha and Prakriti. We are not different. Prakriti is inside us, you are a part of Prakriti. It's just a beautiful, symbiotic, confluential relationship. And to keep that in harmony is what Ayurveda talks about, or rather Ayush talks about. For a human body to be in sync with nature, to move in sync with nature, so that the body is healthy and therefore the mind is very, very sound. Healthy body, sound mind is what we say. Dr. Thakur had just spoken about the modern day stress and how it is causing depletion of gut health. It is established, scientifically established. Why is it happening? Because we've disturbed basic symbiotic relationship, a harmonious relationship between body and nature. जब सूरज चुपता है, विश्राम करने का समय है. But we have opened these 24/7 call centers, multilateral timings. We work on global timing, so all our youngsters are working in the night when they should be resting. Obviously, the circadian rhythm is disturbed. It will cause hormonal disturbances. Young girls are subjected to so much of stress, they have to compete in a man's world, for want of a better word. There will be hormonal disturbances. Because what is the difference between man and woman? Just one hormone, by the way. We all have all other hormones equally, just one hormone is different between man and woman. That is what defines all the differences. A woman is supposed to compete in a man's world. She is subjected to so much stress. Do we in our workspaces realize that women should be respected as women? They need their space, they need their respect. And why are youngsters, or even most of us, consuming fast food? Somebody mentioned fast food. That is again a result of the stressful life we lead, the pressure for time. Most women are working, they have to go to work, they have to cook for the family, they have to look after the household, and then cater to everything. The easiest option is fast food. Order kar lo. Everything is a result of the way of life we are defining for ourselves. We have forgotten millets, we've taken to processed foods, we are eating polished rice. There is unpolished rice as well, which is much better than polished rice. But we are all eating polished rice, we are all eating polished wheat. Why? Because it fulfills commercial criteria. It is much faster, you mill them, it is much faster, it yields greater returns, it is better to sell them in the market. So the economic factors have compromised the health factors of the community. So for everything it is a cycle. Man and nature. If we start with that, someone, I think Dr. Thakur mentioned about domestic gardens, kitchen gardens. Start it small, it will grow big. You have to restore this nature between man and nature. In a recent conference in January, there was this national conference of chief secretaries in Delhi, all chief secretaries, where Prime Minister, I was also part of the delegation with our chief secretary. Prime Minister sat through the deliberations 2 full days on all the subjects, including health. On health, of course, there was deliberation about communicable diseases, maternal child health, and so on and so forth. But for me, the most important takeaway for health were 3 words. They said we must restore into our daily life, into our curriculum, into our thinking. हमारे जहन में बैठना चाहिए कि दिनचर्या, ऋतुचर्या, सद्वृत्त था. Daily routine, good exercise, healthy food, healthy diet, good thoughts. Ritucharya, be in sync with the season. Now it is summer. In summer there are certain foods which are very cooling. Eat only those vegetables. Don't go for cabbage and cauliflower, which are off-season vegetables. They don't suit the body during this time. But we just forget. We have this commercial production. We go to the market, we just pick up stuff which is just not suited to that to that month. There are certain monthly kriyas, very simple kriyas. Ayush teaches us that in accordance with the season, the body must be taken to go through these kriyas so that there is balance. Sadvrittata, good thoughts, positive vibrations, be spiritual, be physically fit, mentally alert, and spiritually high. Connect yourself to the universe and the cosmic power. Draw and be aware that whatever you're doing, you are a reflection of the cosmic power. It's all there within you. And if I talk of gut, in Telugu we have a saying, it is called Annam Parabrahma Swarupam. Anna is food, Parabrahma Swarupam. So be conscious of what you're eating. Don't eat overcooked, stale, processed, fried, deep fried, those kind of foods. Be very conscious, because what you're putting in is like taking in divine energy. At the same time, the importance of Ekadasi fasting, or fasting in the name of several vratas and so on and so forth, which we do, it's all about conditioning the body and giving it rest, giving the gut a little bit of rest. Again, another saying, Lankanam Paramaushadam. Lankanam is fasting. Paramaushadam, if you fast, that is the best medicine. Give rest to the gut. That's about it. It's all about, these are all things, knowledge which are there, which is within the families, our grandparents, our elders, our ancestors are telling us, but we are not listening. We are not listening because we are busy with Netflix and YouTube and WhatsApp and Instagram and fast food and all artificially created pressures of life. We have to slow down. We have to slow down, think, look within, and try to reprioritize my life, my health, my body, my soul. Your body is healthy, your mind is healthy. Your mind is healthy, the soul is healthy. The soul is healthy, you are in touch directly with the cosmic power. Draw that energy. That infinite cosmic energy is what drives all of us. But we tend to forget in this modern day rush. So I am very grateful that the School of Nursing Education has taken this initiative instead of any medical college. In fact, nurses, the greatest symbols of service, more than doctors. I so truly value what nurses do. Day, night, 24 hours, whatever pain, anything, the doctors come, prescribe and go. It is the nurse who's giving the care, the highest form of caregivers. I'm really so very pleased, Dr. Kaur, that you have taken this initiative, and I wish the very best to your students. And I do hope that you also commission certain scientific studies and take Indian medicine forward. As a doctor, I was also secretary of medical education department till very recently, and I used to tell in all my medical colleges in the hospital kitchen, I would say start the day with ash gourd juice, petha juice, the healthiest form of gut cleanser, the healthiest form. ज़्यादा सोचना ही नहीं है, हर पेशेंट को सुबह जो है पेठे का जूस पिलाओ, उसका कोई साइड इफेक्ट नहीं है. क्यों आर्या जी, यू विल बेयर मी आउट, ये किसी को कोई नुकसान नहीं करेगा. सेकेंड, सुबह सुबह उठ के वार्ड में डॉक्टर के लिए हम वेट कर रहे हैं, डॉक्टर साहब थिएटर में हैं या ओपीडी करके फिर राउंड्स में आएंगे. पेशेंट एंड अटेंडेंट ऑल जस्ट सिटिंग आइडल, या तो कोई फ़ोन देख रहे हैं या सिटिंग आइडल. कोई एक इंस्ट्रक्टर को वार्ड में ही खड़ा कर दो, प्राणायाम कराओ, और कुछ नहीं, नथिंग. पेशेंट को भी अटेंडेंट को भी, ये इसमें कोई नुकसान तो है नहीं, हानि तो है ही नहीं. दिस इज रियल इंटीग्रेशन. डाइट, पेशेंट को हम डाइट प्रिस्क्राइब करते हैं, हाई प्रोटीन डाइट, लो प्रोटीन डाइट. जस्ट ऐड an Ayush consultant to add foods which are in sync with the nature of the body of that patient. Individual bodies are different ना, भगवान ने हम सभी को अलग अलग तरीके से बनाए हैं. So what suits the body of that patient should be added. That is all. They are small modifications. They are all there in the universe with us. वही सब्जी है. जिसको बीन सूट करता है, हो सकता है अगले को नहीं सूट करता हो. जिनको चना सूट करता है अगले को नहीं करता हो. That an Ayush specialist, Ayush dietitian will be able to very easily tell. उनके just symptoms history लेकर के वो बता देंगे उनको जो खाना सूट करता है. हमारे डाइट चार्ट में वो इंक्लूड करना है, as simple as that. Not only in hospitals, these things I'm saying everywhere it is possible. Just खड़े खड़े simple breathing exercise कर लिया. Why waste time? Just do that, no? That's all. Simple meditation. You're sitting, somebody should be there, put some light commentary, put them, lead them through a small little of, even शवासन कर लो. हम लोग स्कूल कॉलेज में जब थे शवासन बड़े शौक करते थे. But आज के तारीख के स्ट्रेस के लिए, the amount of stress youngsters are, they are all having sleep disturbances. Now there is a specialization, super specialization called sleep medicine. लो तो आप उनको जस्ट शवासन ही करा दो. Instant stress release. So this is where integration of our own knowledge contextualized to modern day problems in sync with the modern medicine. That is all we have to do. We have to sit together, we have to think together, and we have to move together. I have a lot more to say, but I do have some other appointments and I don't want to keep you all waiting too much. I once again congratulate all of you, the participants here and the organizers, for this very well thought of, very relevant contemporary topic on which you've organized this workshop today. I do hope the rest of the lectures will be very, very meaningful, all of you, and you will have wonderful takeaways which you will put into practice in your life. Thank you very much for making me a part of this day. Grateful.
Thank you, ma'am. We are so grateful to you for sharing your divine thoughts. Now, let's proceed with the felicitation ceremony. I would like to request Mr. Aayog Kumar ji from Golden Book of World Record to present a world record made during the 75 lakh Surya Namaskar project by Haryana Yoga Aayog. Now I would like to request Dr. Jaideep Arya ji and Dr. Sukhpal Kaur ji to please present the award to our honorable chief guest. A round of applause for the guest, please. Dr. Harish Chandra ji and Dr. Naresh sir ji, please join the dignitaries on the stage. One representative from Patanjali and Bharati Yoga Sansthan, please join us on the stage. Isha Arya ji from Patanjali, please join us on the stage.
आज की कॉन्फ्रेंस का मुझे लगता है कि सबसे अच्छा जो सेशन था वो मैडम जी निरुपमा जी का लेक्चर था. और एक बार आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू प्लीज स्टैंड अप एंड गिव हर ए स्टैंडिंग ओवेशन फॉर सच ए स्पिरिचुअल वाइब्रेंट विजडमफुल स्पीच तो डॉक्टर जी निरुपमा जी. She is a spiritual soul. I already said that I always feel a very positive vibrations with her. Give her a good round of applause again from 9 Yoga department, from Akshay ji and Dr. Sukhpal ji and our director sir and our deputy director sir along with Haryana Yoga Aayog.
So I would like to request Dr. Jaideep Arya ji and Dr. Sukhpal ji to felicitate our honorable chief guest. Now I would like to request Dr. Jaideep Arya ji and Dr. Sukhpal ji to felicitate our honorable chief guest. Now I would like to request Dr. Jaideep Arya ji to please felicitate Shri Kumar Gaurav Dhawan ji. Then I would like to request Dr. Sukhpal Kaur ji to please felicitate Dr. Vandana Desodia ji, Additional Director of Ayush. Then I would like to request Dr. Harish Chandra ji to felicitate Dr. J.S. Thakur ji. Now I would like to request Dr. Harish Chandra ji to felicitate Dr. J.S. Thakur ji. Now I would like to request Harish sir to please felicitate Dr. J.S. Thakur. Now I would like to request Dr. Jyoti Arya ji and Neena ji to felicitate Dr. Sapna Nanda. Now I would like to request member of Haryana Yoga Aayog, Shri Naresh ji, to felicitate Mohinder sir. Now I would like to request Naresh ji to felicitate Mohinder sir. Thank you everyone. Now we'll have 10 minutes tea break, and after 10 minutes our session will be start.
अभिवादन अभिवादन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन हम करें राष्ट्र आराधन
ओम ओम ओम